Virgo Risings January 2020. We start on a note this month of dreams for the long term, where this month is one of planning and perfecting the game plan that you have moving forward. If you're excited to dive into what this January has to offer for you and your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. This video is brought to you by my new Modern Magic memberships. So recently launched on my website are membership tiers where you can access exclusive content like iOS downloads and widgets and backgrounds, monthly rising sign reports, and first access and availability announced to you, as well as discounts on my courses and consultations. So lots of cool things with me, live streams as well, not just content that you get, but interact with me and access to private groups and so many first offerings that I'm offering to my new membership community. So if you're interested in that, check it out on the website for as low as $7.77 a month. You can access some pretty cool stuff, so check those out if you're interested. Hi, I'm Maren. I am a professional astrologer, author, and philosophy student. I combine ancient Hellenistic traditional techniques with modern psychological counseling dynamics in order to provide grounded guidance, which we need for the beginning of this year. So starting out on the 4th, we have Mercury conjunct Pluto in your Capricorn 5th house. Serious transformative communication around creativity, children, or romance in your life. You might be clearly declaring something that you desire to grow in terms of creative projects, like you are declaring that, you are manifesting it. Could also mean a serious discussion with your kids or about kids or with your romantic partner. On the 9th through the 11th, we have Mercury conjoining Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius and squaring Uranus and Taurus between your 6th and 9th houses. I have a full video on Saturn in Aquarius for the next few years and on the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn together and what that means for the next 200 years. So this dynamic between Jupiter and Saturn in your Aquarius 6th house, a new commitment and building of your physical body and illness prevention and dynamics with coworkers or managing people in your life is in tension with some rebellion towards new dreams, new travel plans, new education plans, new beliefs in your life. You might be very at odds with your coworkers in terms of beliefs. You could also be realizing that where you're working at right now is not conducive for the long-term goals and place that you want to end up. On the 11th through the 21st, we have Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius squaring Mars and Taurus. So the same dynamic through your 6th and 9th houses. This time it looks like there's some aggression of not doing anything in terms of your 9th house of long distance travel, higher education, or belief system. This could be that an authority figure or someone that you've put your belief in is not taking action, like a teacher or someone who's supposed to be helping you is not doing their part. Could also be that you are restless to change something in your dream, like you're anxious to get somewhere in your dreams, but like you don't want to take the action to get there, even though you know that you're laying down the groundwork. It's an interesting dynamic there. On the 13th, there's a new moon in your Capricorn 5th house, a new beginning that is serious and almost maniacal, or this evil genius business plan kind of thing in your 5th house of children, creativity, and romance. So middle of the month, new dynamic around that. I have a full video down below if you would like to watch that. It's in a fun part of your chart. I like to see this kind of new moon in that part of the chart. On the 15th, there's then the sun conjoining Pluto and Capricorn in your 5th house, further lighting up transformation and adjustment and regeneration in the 5th house of creativity for you as a focal point for this month. On the 19th through the 22nd, we have Mars conjunct Uranus in your Taurus 9th house. Rebellion through inaction is a good word for this, where you are refusing to change, refusing to budge, and feeling very, very stubborn and secure in your belief system or in your plans, despite maybe some impediments from people around you. On the 23rd through the 31st, we have Jupiter conjunct the Sun and Saturn in Aquarius. Basically, there's this amplification of a new beginning in terms of coworkers and either your health and maintenance that is in tension with some inaction or some, like, I'm thinking of a sit-in, like when the protest is non-violent, that kind of energy with your belief systems, or there's a dynamic between your surroundings or even your health and that which you are looking to believe in. Interesting. Again, interesting dynamic with you this month. Finally, we close out the month on the 28th with a full moon in your Leo 12th house. This is a, I have a full video on this down below, but this is a ending to the first chapter of a long book that is about letting go of mental health impediments, or letting go of even spiritual practices that no longer resonate with you so that you can get a hold on the here and the now. If you have any thoughts coming up for you and this month, if you know how this might already be manifesting, let me know in a comment down below. below. I would love to hear from you. Let's pull a tarot card for Virgo Risings for this January. We have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is about someone crossing a river with all their belongings and loved ones. This is a card associated with Mercury, the Lord of Communication. That's what this card is called generally. So what is from point A to point B the logic that you need? Like going from point A to point B, what do you need to do here and now? And finally, let's pull an astrology card to see what astrology concept speaks to Virgo Risings this month. Fixed, stabilize, maintain, strengthen. So there's a hell of a lot going on in fixed signs right now, so no wonder we got the fixed sign card. Stabilize. Even if you're rebelling, like staying where you are, staying centered, staying grounded, stabilizing. I think that word will be like eerie almost. Stabilize. If you enjoyed this and you would like to check out my courses, my consultation availability, or my membership communities, check all of those down below. I would love to have you learn or just, enjoy astrology with me in all the ways. Otherwise, like, subscribe, comment, do all the things to let me know how you all are doing and how this year is starting out for you. Otherwise, sending all the love, and I will see you in the next one.
There is one thing